Hello and welcome to From the Archives. My name is Katie Henderson and I'm the curator of GMP Museum. For those who are joining us for the first time, each week we're taking a look at documents in the museum's collection that normally we wouldn't have on display and zooming in on the details. So today I thought we'd have a look at the beautiful illuminated address that was given to Superintendent James Bent. So you can see here on the screen, this is the photographs. Each page has been photographed individually, and we'll zoom in a little bit more details in a moment. I thought I'd give you a little bit of a background into James Bent first. So James was born in Eccles in 1829, although he does note in his autobiography titled A Criminal Life, "My early associations of the town noted for its celebrated cakes were not of a pleasant character." Aged 9, the Bent family moved to Salford, where his father was a night watchman. These were the people who helped keep law and order prior to the Metropolitan Police Act. Perhaps inspired by his father, James joined the police himself aged 21 as part of the Lancashire Constabulary before being sent to the Manchester Division, Manchester formerly being part of Lancashire. And this is the astounding bit, really. In January 1878, he opened a soup kitchen for homeless and orphan children inside the drill hall at Trafford Police Station. And that was as a result of seeing children freezing outside during a particularly hard winter. On the first day, children had to be persuaded to come, as they thought they were going to be arrested, and only 18 turned up. But by the third day, word had spread and 580 children had turned up to the kitchen. They were fed soup and bread, as well as given clogs and suits of clothing. These clothes were stamped with the word police on the inside to prevent them from being pawned by desperate parents. As the kitchen opened each winter thereafter and his reputation grew, so did sponsorship, and Bent and his police volunteers were able to feed more children and even take the children on an annual picnic to Worsley, with children given clothes, buns and ginger beer. Sadly, Bent died in 1901, but the legacy of his soup kitchen lived on until 1918. By that point it was believed that over 5 million meals had been served. A blue plaque was unveiled in his honour in Stretford in 2010. Now we've discussed a little about the man himself, let's take a look at the address. So we're not looking at a framed certificate here, but a blue leather-bound portfolio. The lettering and design is debossed and picked out in gold on the front and back covers. So this is the front cover here, and this is the back cover. Inside you have a subscribe of all the subscribers who put money towards getting it produced and the purse of money that accompanied it, as well as the address itself. So these 3 pages are the list of sponsors, and this is the address. So I'll zoom in first on the front cover so you can have a better look. I should be zooming in here. Give it a minute, right? So you can see how beautiful it is, and we'll zoom in again so you can see better. So on the front we have here, presented to James Bent, Superintendent of the Manchester Division, Lancashire County Constabulary, April 1895. So look how gorgeous that is. It's quite a big book as well, actually, a big portfolio. Book's probably not the right word. So you can see the design a little bit better there. Get right in on the detail. There we go. Right, so if we go back out and back to our album. I have to give my internet a minute. Brilliant. And then we have a little look at the sponsors as well. So there's 3 pages of sponsors. So these are all the people who put money towards getting this presentation made, their names and where they're from as well. So you can see it's a huge vast list. So we've got people from Swinton, Salford, Withington, Trafford, Manchester, Worsley, Patricroft, Southport. So people really from all over have contributed to this. So it's obviously a very well respected man. And then we'll zoom in and have a look at the detail. And then back out again. So if we go to the address itself, So it really is a thing of beauty. Actually seeing it in the flesh as well, it's picked out in gold. It really is a work of art. So again, we'll zoom in so you can see it better. So at the very top here, we've got the crest of the Duchy of Lancaster, and some eagle-eyed viewers may remember this crest from our courtroom. So it's carved above the doors and in the stained glass windows, because the courtroom is from Denton Police Station, which was in Lancashire. Moving down, it says subscribed for by all classes of the community and presented with a purse containing £800 to Mr. James Bent. So we saw all those classes of the community, all those lists of sponsors on the earlier pages. So I'll just read it down. I'll just go down and read this while you enjoy looking at it. Superintendent of the Manchester Division of the Lancashire Constabulary, in token not only of the high esteem felt for him as a member of the force for upwards of 46 years, during 26 of which he has been in command of the most important division of the County Palatine, but also in appreciation of his practical philanthropy, easy for you to say, in starting and successfully organising and conducting, with the help of his officers and sympathetic friends, a soup kitchen for 16 successive winters, during which over 2 million meals have been supplied to the poor and ill-fed children. So while GMP might not have its own soup kitchen, you can still find plenty of officers and staff raising money for good causes throughout the year. I hope you've enjoyed this edition of From the Archives, and remember to let us know if there's any particular documents if you would like us to explore in later editions. Thank you and goodbye.